Right, I love it. Hi, Vicky, Crystalline, and Miss Jacqueline. Right, so we're gonna. I know if you're new on here, we usually bring forward the breath. This is just like the crazy, amazing energy that's coming forward right now. And so we were kind of going into meditation, you know, just feeling the energy of here and now. And in this energy, if you watch my last video of connecting to yourself, I just am seeing this line of angels, and it's like a gate. I'm at my gate, and the gates are open, and I'm standing on this rainbow bridge, and I feel all these huge, wow, it's so amazing. I wasn't going to say that, but that's what I feel now. I was seeing at the beginning like all these physical beings lining up to get their attunements to step onto their own beingness, onto their own bridge. And so as I was sitting here and I was talking to Jackie, I felt like this huge pair of arms reach out of me. And now Astron and Gaia, wow, like Mother Gaia, and Astron and Airion, their hands are out and reaching out.
Just wow.
Merge in and bring forward you guys. And it's just so powerful for me. And it just is like radiating into my whole beingness.
Wow, I feel it in, feel my feet, and mostly in my feet and my legs, and I feel like I'm walking, you know.
I feel like I'm not here. I feel like I'm unseen. It's the only way I can explain it. I feel like I'm like invisible. Wow, that's so weird. But I feel like I'm timeless on all dimensions, just like my consciousness is here, like not like I'm out of the body, like I'm standing before you out of the body. Wow. But I can feel what's happening in my body, like I can feel my heart is expanded. Wow. And like I'm stepping into the body right now, and I can feel the rootness in my body. Wow. I've never done that before. Wow. When I step back into my body, I've never done that.
Wow.
I have never done that. Wow. That is freaking powerful right now, and I'm doing it right here in front of you. Wow. And what I feel is I step back in, and it just feels like natural. It just, like I'm literally stepping into my skin. That's what it feels like when you're putting on a suit, you know?
Yes.
And so, yeah.
I just feel my body lit up, and I just see myself walking on the Rainbow Bridge.
Yeah, and that's what I'm doing, and that's what they showed me, is that I'm at a gate. I'm standing on the Rainbow Bridge, and everyone who is coming forward is receiving their sparks and their limit. Wow. And their limitless, abundant, wow, ability.
Abundance. Wow, abundant. Wow.
Wow. And like each, like when you receive your attunement, it goes through all layers of you. It opens you up. Wow. Wow. And it's like I see you for you, and there's a merging there that happens between me and you. And it's a love merging. And it's like I become part of you.
I feel my body open.
Yeah, and that's what I feel too. I feel my body is completely open right now. I feel light. I feel like this color, like it's just flowing through me. Like a rainbow is just like flowing through me. Like even colors that I can't even explain. And I know I talk about the colors a lot, but they're so part of me, like right now. And when I go into my heart's eye, I see that wow, energy of color. Wow. And somebody had asked about what I had brought forward about with the tongue, how you can, how you can touch the roof of your tongue where it is hard and where it's soft, and you touch the tip of your tongue to the soft part where it meets the hard part of your tongue. Do you know where that is, Jackie?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And you can rub that soft part with the tip of your tongue really gently. Now you have to be in heart space for this to activate. And as you're in your heart space, like you're in your heart space right now, I am. And you're rubbing the tip of your tongue. that soft state, it starts swelling. And then what happens for me is it starts swelling, and then my head ignites. It's like my head has an orgasm. That's what it feels like. My head and heart have an orgasm. See, like right now, I could feel it. But it's different. It's more energetic orgasm. Now, in this teaching, it could take years. And if you haven't released your emotional baggage of yourself, it can't happen. You have to release the emotional baggage of you. And also, too, you have to be at heart-centered for this to happen. It can take years for people to do this. Now, in the first moments that I was doing it, it took me like a couple weeks of learning this. And at first, I was doing it real hard and trying to make it happen and trying to make its sensation happen. And then when you're trying to make all that happen, it can't happen. You're trying to control it. You can't control this. So one morning, I was just sitting there, and I just did it real softly. And then it just happened easily. And I could feel my whole self ignite into, like I could feel my feet merge into the beingness of Mother Gaia. I could feel everything merge into me. And then this explosion happens in my heart and then radiates through my energetic being. That's what it is. And it's through the top of my head. And then it does happen in the lower part of me, but it's like after. It's like,
Yes, it's like my head, you can just feel it in your head, and then it just like goes down. You feel it's like, just like you said, and then I shake a little bit. It just like,
the shaking does happen, and it's emerging, and it doesn't, and it lasts longer than I would have to say a physical orgasm. It lasts longer. It feels different, more powerful, and it's all over. And that guy said it can last up to 20 minutes, but I just felt bliss like for half the day. I felt bliss from doing this. Yes. And so when you do this into this energetic field, you have to be in the heart, and your emotional baggage has to be released from your body. You have to do the inner work. You can't, in anything you do, even in your healing of your body, you have to do your inner work. You can't get any further without the inner work. It's a blockage that you have blocked there. It has to be. You don't have any control of this.
Yeah.
So that's why it takes people like 20 years to get it, because they have to realize, oh, I have to let go of my shit.
Yes.
And then it'll just happen. And because I've been working on my stuff for so long, it just kind of happened. At first I did go into trying to control it though. It just hurt my mouth and my tongue. That's all it did.
Yeah.
And then it just like opened me up. And when you do this with your tongue, and you're balanced and everything, it just ignites your whole being. And when your light is filled in your heart, your own light in your heart, it ignites that light in you. And then I could feel the light having like an orgasm in my head. So I could explain like a musical orgasm of color. Wow, that's what it feels like. And it just feels explosive.
Oh my gosh.
Right? And from there, they have been showing me how I'm merging, how I've let go of all my past, and I've recirculated my beingness into my future beingness. So I work now from my futureness. So what I've been doing, and it's been tough because my body hasn't been acclimated. My body has always worked from the past, so it feels weird in my body. My body has went through, like my kidneys were hurting so bad. It just came out of nowhere. My kidneys were hurting so bad I couldn't even hardly move. I was downing water. I was downing water and sending love to my kidneys, but they were hurting so bad. I was putting heating pad on it, but they stopped me. And it made me pay attention and just some love to the kidneys, because all of our organs are actually going through a recalibration of itself, and to merge into its future self. We can't do things the old way. It can't be that way anymore. It can't be dogmatic. It can't be dramatic. We have to let go of everything. And to do that, we have to be heart-centered. There's no other way to make it through it. We have to do it heart-centered. And that's where I take you through your attunements straight to your heart.
Yeah.
It clears you from all your stuff. So you holding off from your attunements is literally holding off from yourself. You'll do it. It's just you're doing it at a slower pace.
Yeah.
It's so funny too, because I see it so clearly now. It took me too a long time for me to realize this, because when I did my shroom effect, they showed me that I was all this because I was all there. Well, I had to go through all those programs, letting go of letting this emerge, because I didn't want it to be ego. But this is me. I take you to you of your gatekeeper, of your spark. I take you there because that's where I'm at. Through this whole process of me letting go of my whole self, I had to let go of all those boundaries of my ego, because your ego takes you through all types of stipulations, you know. And then I am, you know, running from my highest, purest self, not from ego self. So I clear myself all the time, and that can be exhausting at times. I allowed myself, because sometimes we compromise our energy, because to allow ourselves to be around certain people, we compromise ourselves, or we tolerate. I'm going to go into this energy, and that energy is becoming uncomfortable.
Yes.
Intolerable for us. And it is us honoring to stay away.
Yeah.
Honoring us that we don't need to be here. And for us to get to this progress, we have to be in an honoring system of us. Listen to all of our dogs. My dogs are just like going off, and they feel all these spirits around us. My heart feels so open. We're in a place of honoring our own system now.
Yes.
We can't go back. We never go back. But we have to honor ourselves now. It's time to open up to the new stuff now. And this is the way. When you do an attunement, it is a fast track to you.
And you're honoring yourself.
You're honoring yourself. You're honoring. Wow, I just feel like this huge hug, like the universe is. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. Thank you. I ain't missing that. Thank you. So, if you're ready for an attunement, feel it out your heart. Don't listen to the words. Feel it out your heart. You'll feel it. Absolutely. So I send love to all of you. I send love to all of you. But it's time for us to all be us. Yes. It's the way here, through the heart. I send love. Is there anything you want to talk about real fast, Jackie?
I just feel...
Hey.
Yes.
No, say it.
I just feel fantastic.
Yeah, I love that. It's so funny because I seen powerful, and then I seen you switch to the word fantastic. I love that.
I always say powerful, and I know that means what I feel inside that, but I go, wow, let's change up the words and say fantastic, beautiful.
Yeah.
You know, just...
And a lot of people do not understand what those words mean. A lot of people do not know what the word joy means. A lot of people do not know what the love means. A lot of people do not know what any of these words mean. So I've been asking Astron and Airion to bring forward a clarity in that. And the thing is, though, to get past the words and feel the energy. That's what we're moving into. We're moving into an energy of knowing each other at heart level. And that's why when we do this 2 minutes, you know that being at a heart level. So when we connect, you can feel that being where they're at.
Gosh, yes, yes.
Purity, and that's where we're going. We're moving out of how it used to be, you know, all topical. We're going into the interworld of us. And that is the way it is. And I just feel so much love. Because when Jackie said powerful, it is powerful. Because you could feel all your senses just start ignite. It's like an explosion of you happening inside of you, you know, and then you want to bring all that nobody else experiences but you know, how do you tell people that? You know, I'm having a party inside of my body. You know what I mean? Yeah. I literally am having a party inside of my body. All my senses are ignited. I feel fantastic. Because that literally is what happens for you and for me, you know. And so when you're feeling all this, there's a lot of people that have never felt joy and passion, or they, you know, and I really got to see that this week. And I got to watch myself, you know, walk through where I was kind of compromising my energy. And at the end of the week, I couldn't do it anymore. I had to honor myself. I just had to honor myself. I had to. And it felt free.
Yes.
Free. And that's where we're going to. We're going to a freeing part of us. So.
Yes. Yes.
I send love to all of you, and thank you for your own light. Thank you for everything. I send love. May you all be blessed. Hey, I'm going to do the Facebook Live tomorrow night, Wednesday, at 5 o'clock, and Friday at noon. So if you watch Vicky Crystalline Facebook Live, I'm doing Friday at noon and Wednesday at 5 p.m. Yeah, big time. So yeah, they're like here down, they're scribbling my words. I love it. So I love you all. May you all be blessed. We got this.
Yes, we got this. Yes, we do.
We got this.
Yes.
I send love to all of you. Is there anything you want to talk about real fast, Jackie?
Have a fantastic day, guys.
Right. Yeah, let all those senses ignite. Have a party inside of yourself. Yes. I send love to all of you. We got
Bye, guys. Bye.
it. Bye.
Yes.